This boy finds a strange stone egg. He cracks open the surface with a knife and discovers it is actually a shiny blue inside. Just as he tries to see what is inside, his mother calls him, so he immediately runs over. But he has no idea that the egg starts moving on its own. That night, the boy comes back and finds that the stone egg has hatched. Then he discovers a little monster in the corner. Looks like this is what hatched from the stone egg. So the boy cuts a potato into slices and feeds them to the little monster. Surprisingly, the little monster loves eating them. In an instant, the little monster seems to see the boy as its mother. From then on, the boy brings leftovers to the warehouse every day and feeds the little monster. And the little monster always eats everything clean. But one day, the boy suddenly hears his sister screaming. It turns out the little monster is swimming in his sister's bathtub. The boy quickly explains that this monster is very gentle and does not bite. But the hungry little monster lets out a scream, and this attracts the plumber. The plumber recognizes it at first glance. This is the legendary water horse. The plumber says they should release it back into the lake because it will soon grow as big as a dinosaur. And that is exactly what happens. The little monster always sneaks out to look for food, but this day, it runs into a dog. The little monster is so scared that it runs everywhere. At the critical moment, it disguises itself as a statue and tricks the dog. But then it accidentally discovers fish in a pond, so it immediately jumps in and has a big meal. By the time the plumber finds the little monster, it has already grown more than 10 times bigger overnight. He immediately wakes up the boy. The boy is also shocked when he sees the grown water horse, so the plumber drives a truck and takes the water horse to the lake. But the water horse seems unwilling to leave the boy and refuses to go into the water no matter what. With no choice, the plumber takes out a potato and successfully tricks the water horse into the water. A few days later, two old men are fishing on the lake. Soon, something bites the hook. But what bites the hook is the huge water horse. The water horse drags the small boat forward at high speed, but the old man says he would rather die than let go of the fishing rod. The other old man can only cut the fishing line quickly, and the two finally escape danger. One day, the boy rows a small boat out to look for the water horse, but he does not expect that the little monster from before has now grown even bigger than a dinosaur. So the boy rides on the water horse's back. The water horse carries the boy through the water, then leaps high out of the lake. After they get tired from playing, the water horse sends the boy back to shore. But a soldier sees everything. That night, the soldier brings his companions and tries to hunt down the water horse. After the dog finds the water horse, they immediately open fire on it. The enraged water horse dives to the bottom of the lake, then rushes out and flips over the soldier's boat. It lifts one soldier up and shakes him wildly. The boy rushes to the shore and wants to stop the water horse from hurting anyone, but accidentally slips and sinks into the water. Seeing this, the water horse immediately drops the soldier, dives into the water, and saves the boy. But soon, the soldiers start firing shells at the water horse. The boy immediately climbs onto the water horse's back and guides it toward the sea. But one soldier raises a giant net and traps the water horse inside the lake. After saying a few words to the water horse, the boy climbs down from its back. Then the water horse dives to the bottom of the lake. In the next second, it leaps high into the air and successfully breaks the giant net.